Okay, so this is meant to be a brief message to both the students of Physics 1111 and 1112 and the lab instructors. This is in particular regarding experiment number 10. Now, over the course of the week, I've received several complaints and concerns regarding the technical issues getting access to experiment 10. These complaints and issues are very valid complaints and issues, and they were delivered to me in a timely fashion, and I respect that. And so because the students have continued to have issues with getting access to the lab itself, and because they have been in a timely fashion reaching out to me regarding these issues, I am going to extend the due date for Experiment 10, or the submission deadline on iCollege, until next week, Tuesday at 5 p.m. Now, I do not set up the labs. I haven't looked at this lab. I'm not going to look at this lab. I don't understand the technical issues behind what's keeping you from doing your labs. Okay, there are people who are paid to do this, and these are the lab instructors. So I need you, the students, to go to the discussion boards or the emails or whatever the preferred communication is for the lab instructors and pose all of the questions you've been sending to me to the lab instructors. Furthermore, I have seen at least one example of a lab instructor not replying through the discussion boards to a question that a student has posed. Okay, this time that I have extended until Tuesday is a time for the students and lab instructors to work together to solve these technical issues. I have spoken with my boss about this, and the lab instructors are to assist the students in getting these experiments working. I can see that the vast majority of students have been able to successfully submit the labs, but particularly in one example of an 1112 course, which means there might be an issue with an individual lab instructor, we are having issues. I have this power to extend this deadline, and I'm sending this message to the lab instructors and the students to work together. Because of these issues, I have spent several hours communicating with people, and this is pushing back my ability to deliver just the regular course content. I am essentially done with this now. I will email the lab instructors notifying them that this video is posted, and to remind them again, and for some cases it'll be the second time this week, that they need to be responding to you. Beyond that, there's a little more that I can or will do, especially in light of the fact that most of the students have been able to submit labs on time. So work with your lab instructors by hook or by crook, figure out what you need to do, but you have until Tuesday at 5 p.m. I feel for you. I understand that this is a very trying time, and I am not out to be unreasonable or punish people or any of that. A lot of these deadlines are about workflow. They're about getting other people the things that they need, like your lab instructors, the documents they need in a timely fashion to grade things. So as a follow-up, lab instructors, most of you have been very good. You've confirmed to me that the new method for transporting these very, 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 very large files is working, and I'm going to proceed with that. And if you are one of the very small number of lab instructors who have not gotten back to me, then it is incumbent upon you to figure out how to use that technology or work with me in a timely fashion to figure out that technology. Because if it becomes the end of the semester and you say, I don't have a couple weeks of the students' labs and I need to grade them, we are considered essential employees as per the Department of Homeland Security, and Governor Kemp considers us to be essential employees. So worst case scenario, I will print out a stack of all of these labs and you can grade them manually. But I do not recommend that you brush this off. I will not be parsing hundreds of megabytes into emails. There is a very viable solution for this. So, there's a lot on the back end, students and lab instructors. Some of you have been absolutely fantastic, and I'm very appreciative for the work you're putting in. And, I thank you. So, again, Tuesday, 5 p.m. You guys, you need to get together and you need to figure this out. Thank you.